when I was baton splitting it, I had the misfortune of having a chuck break out of this bowl I carved. That sucked. It's really hard wood. The bit's chopping, splitting through it, baton splitting. It sucked real hard. But it didn't take out too much of the bowl part. I dug it deeper to compensate for what I lost right there at the lip. So I dug a little deeper in there. So still plenty big enough. Now now that I've gotten rid of most of that end, I'm just going to sort of carve away the outer dimensions of the bowl. Not worrying about the handle part, because the handle part doesn't really matter to me, at least not yet. I can do that later. Okay, I've gone around the bowl and outlined the bowl as close as I want to get. This elm is kind of brittle, so I'm leaving it a little thicker around the edge here than I'd like to, but it's going to work fine. I already tried it out, sticking it in my mouth, and it fits. My mouth is probably bigger than yours though. Anyway, now to get this little recess here after the bowl, before the handle, so that you can get it in your mouth like a normal spoon. You could sit here and carve away like this and it works on this side. Then when you do it on this side, you can't really, and you're in danger of hitting your hand, slipping and hitting your hand. So the better way and the faster way is to hold your knife down low, down here, and sort of do little chops and go around like this. And eventually you kind of beaver your way down to, to make it small enough so that it works like a spoon, so you can fit it in your mouth basically. And I'm not going to bother with going through the whole carving out the handle, because I never did before and I'm not gonna now. That's a lot of unnecessary work to me. I guess if you had to make a spoon that you want to pack along with you on your travels, you'd want to do that, but that's a whole extra step of work that I'm not willing to do right now. I never bothered, so I'm not gonna now. But that would be just a simple process of continuing the carving away until you get it down the size you want. So anyway, I'm gonna continue doing this, chopping away at this, and I'll come back and show you the finished product here in a minute. Once you get a deep enough V groove in here, then you can start finishing it up by carving around like this, because it's not going to slip now because it's such a deep groove. It won't come out of the groove and hit your hand as long as you keep it pointed toward the wood. And I'm pretty much finished up anyways. So that's pretty much it. That's my spoon. Had a little problem there with the split off because I wasn't careful when I split. When I carved off this part at the end, I didn't show you, but I used the chest lever technique to sort of brace the wood up and carve away this end to get close to the bowl right there. So I had control and still power. The chest lever technique works good for that. And that's pretty much it. To get rid of the little fibers in here, you can either burn them out or just sort of scratch them out. Just work at them like this and they come out. They ain't gonna kill you if you eat a couple in your soup or whatever, so no big deal there. Could cause germs though, so it is a good idea to smooth it out. You could probably smooth it out with a rough rock or something too. But anyway, that's it. A rough spoon. Now of course if you wanted to, you could make this look more like a real spoon by carving away all of this right down to a little handle. But this is my idea of a bushcraft spoon. It'll work. Pretty solid. And this knife worked pretty good for it. Want to see if it shaves? Let's see if it shaves. The Bravo 1 shaved after I made a spoon with it. Feels good. I don't see any chips. Not even microchips or anything. I got them little chips in it once and I had to sharpen them out. Nope. It's not shaving anymore. No shaving. So, you know, not quite as good as that A2 steel, the tool steel that Bravo 1 has, Black River uses, but good steel. It worked well. The handle's kind of narrow, so it wasn't exactly comfortable in the whole chore, but it got the job done. It's pretty hard wood. This is really hard, harder than maple. Plus it dried for 2 weeks since I cut it out, so it's nice and dry. But there you go. There's a spoon. Thank you. Bye.